Welcome back, everybody. We are loaded up and headed on another trip. Would you look at that bumper? Whew, I bet that's heavy. So we're headed out into the Ozarks. Not exactly sure where we're going, but we've got a spot in mind. So we're gonna go see if we can get there before it gets dark. we got dinner done. It looks very good. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll see. Sure, it's good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good?
Yeah.
Child approved. That is a win right there.
Just a little bit of color. The sun went down a while ago, but there's a little bit of color in the sky. These are the creatures besides the children out here. Very relaxing. Sort of. Except for these people. But that's alright.
Catch some bugs and eating them.
They're like bats?
Mm-hmm. And the mosquitoes so that not too many mosquitoes bite.
Hey, I know that.
It's flying around over there. We've had a bat flying around over the clearing here. And it was flying over just a few feet above our heads, so maybe they'll help keep any mosquitoes down.
I did.
Well, good morning, everybody. We went for a nice little stroll. There's kind of a bulldozed path around the big field over here by us, and got to see some of the sunrise. It still hasn't come up all the way, but we're gonna have some breakfast and sit around camp for a little bit and then see what else we're gonna do today.
We'll go.
Well, the sun is up now. Our cool morning is gone. It's getting warm, so we are hooked up, packed up, broke camp, and we're gonna head down the road and find some swimming holes and maybe a waterfall where we can swim. I'm excited. Would you look at that bumper? I bet that thing's heavy.
Figure it out already.
Those are white.
Well, we've got to our first little stop off. Six Finger Falls, right off the road. Really easy to get to. We're gonna run down here. It's middle of summer, so it's pretty dry, but we're gonna go down here and take a look at it anyway. Usually there'd be a lot more water running down between all these, but it's just a trickle this time of year. Still a pretty area. This whole entire area, Falling Waters, Richland Creek area, is beautiful. There's so much to see and do down here. It's very popular because of that. A lot of people come out here, but it is a really pretty area.
But we can take in the water. Can I see some fish? I have some
They're right down there. You see them all down in there?
I can.
There's a whole bunch of them.
I can't see them very well.
Look right there. They're swimming around.
Yeah. It's an old one.
Maybe.
Look at that. It's 100. It says 100.
Is it a $1 coin?
Yeah. Ooh. Whoa.
It's a laundry token.
I skipped some rocks, Daddy.
Fun wash. Well, that was a letdown. I thought we might have found a cool coin, but it's just a laundry token. Just picking up litter out here. Well, we're gonna head on up the creek to Falling Waters and probably hang out there for a little bit. This way, Caleb. This place is an iconic swimming hole, iconic waterfall, really cool place. I've actually never been swimming here somehow. I've never been out here to go swimming. As many times as I've driven by it and looked at it I've seen it in flood stage, seen it frozen, but I've never been swimming here. So this is a first, so we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully it's deep enough to jump off of. Oh, we'll see. And somehow there is nobody here. There's always people here. By this afternoon, there'll probably be 50 people out here, not more, I don't know. There's always a bunch of people out here. It's a really popular place, but there's nobody out here, probably because it's just a little after 9 o'clock, because we got up early for this very reason. Well, we have loaded up and we're gonna go find another swimming hole. The crowds are beginning to arrive, so it's time for us to leave. So we're gonna go find some other swimming holes. We're gonna work our way back down through the Ozarks and find some swimming holes and fishing spots and see if we can catch some fish and get the kayaks out and just enjoy the day and the cool water in the creeks on a hot summer day. Way down here, we just crossed the creek right there. There's a totally different creek from what we were on earlier. We're gonna go a little bit further. I think there's a couple camp spots that have good swimming holes and stuff. We'll see if any of those are empty. But I wanted to walk down here and look at this because the rocks look pretty cool down here. Little pool of water here, not real deep. A couple feet, maybe 2 or 3 feet. Probably at the deepest. Beautiful creek though, just the rocks and everything out here. Obviously it's really low right now, but this is pretty far up the creek, so it's not, the further you get up creeks, the more kind of rugged they get at a certain point. Oh, there's a snake. Yeah, this is a good swimming hole. Let's go out there with the snake. Anyway, we're gonna meander on up, or down the creek rather, till we get to a good spot. Maybe find a swimming hole. It's a place to fish.
You got a rock right over here. I don't know if you can see it. You're over it, but you got a rock. Your wheel's gonna. You're up against the rock still. Gotta drop. Yeah, I don't know if you will or not either. Can't tell from here. You got an inch. You have an inch. Like, Not really. Not unless you can turn more. Oh, mirror. Can't move the mirror up, I don't think. Hang on. There you go. Okay, you guys slide this way if you do that. All right. Can you turn that way now and do further? Oh, you're backing out?
So that spot was a little tighter turn than it appeared that I could make. I tried. If I had more recovery gear, I probably could have pulled the back end of the trailer over and made it work. But we just decided to go ahead and back up to the nearest spot so we don't tear anything up. It's just not really worth it today. And there was someone behind us, so we got out. Wanted to get out of their way. So we're going back and we'll take the slightly longer route. That's what happens. I usually have a rule of not trying new roads unless they're obviously good with the camper, but that's what happens when you break rules. But we didn't tear anything up. We're good. All right, we're turned back around now and headed back out of this road to the main road, and we'll take the long ride around. So, oh, that's a big rut. Oops, wasn't trying to go in that. This is dry. Might drag a little bit. We're good. All right, we're on the move again. All right, we made it down to another pretty nice spot here. We were gonna stop at another spot, but there was a whole group of Toyotas over there, overlanders. So this is a really nice little swimming spot. So we're gonna hang out, have lunch here, and hang out here probably till we're ready to go home. So, see if we can catch some fish and eat some sandwiches and chill in the water. All right, we've had a little bit of lunch, and I'm gonna go see if we can catch any fish over here. This is further upstream than I usually fish, but see if we got anything out here. Laser, why are you on top of the table, boy? What are you doing? Laser, you're not supposed to be on the table. Let's get you down. There we go, little one. Oh man, that's a pretty first little fish here. Pretty fish with pretty colors. Oh, I saw him hit it. Woo! Oh, that's a pretty fish. Oh, look at the bass following that little brim. Another pretty little guy here. He's gonna flop out.
Drop. Well, that looked graceful.
Beautiful day, but we're all getting a little bit tired. We'll probably hang out a little bit longer and then head home. But this spot is beautiful. Fish, they're biting really good and they're really pretty. Caught several smallmouth and then several different brim, some bluegill, and then some of those, they're really colorful. I don't know my fish well enough to know exactly what they all are, but some sort of sunfish type fish, but really pretty. I'll work my way up to the next pool here. See if we can catch any fish up here. I haven't explored up this way before, so new territory. Oh, these are such pretty fish. Look at the belly on that thing. Well, I hate to leave when we're catching fish and there's just, but you could just go forever and ever and there's more pools of water and more fish and it's a lot of fun, but we're gonna head back and we'll be headed home here very soon, probably as soon as we get back or close to it. Got a little bit of stuff to pack up. Eliezer was taking a nap when I left, so we will have to load up and head home. We got a ways to go. You hear those people? That's all the people in side-by-sides and four-wheelers. I'm sure it's fun, but they really drive me crazy. Most of them, not all, most drive around super fast, trails that aren't legal, donuts in all the camp spots, wallow out mud holes, and it drives me nuts. I'm sure it's fun, but some of the stuff just isn't legal, and it kind of ruins and messes up a lot of places, so kind of bugs me. And it sounds like they ride around our camp right now, which is just fantastic. Well, everybody, it is time for us to load up the rest. Well, we're loaded up. Time for us to leave. We got to leave this beautiful place and head home and call it a day. It's been a good one. Beautiful weather. Creek's been beautiful. I mean, it's amazing. Really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And come back next time. We got more adventures and we got lots more work to do on this ridiculous setup. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.